Welcome, dear viewers, to CouchWarrior TV on YouTube. I am the CouchWarrior, and you are watching Unpledged, Episode 11. Last week on Unpledged, the Imperials took back the Pale, largely with the assistance of the now assembled dead dogs. And then we moved on to the Rift. Fought our way to the Rift, and when last we left off, we were approaching the Imperial camp, hidden in the Rift. Thank you for taking the journey with me. Let the story begin. "17th of Hearthfire, 4th Era 201. I think I may have joined the Imperial Army. Although I cannot be sure, as my association with Kaleo makes my own status a bit suspect. It's certainly not a life choice I ever envisioned myself making, but here I am, armor-clad and stomping around Skyrim with the saltiest bunch of grim-faced bastards you'd ever care to meet. We captured the Pale from the Stormcloaks the other day, liberating the fort called Dunstad. It's utterly ridiculous that I'm involved in anything like this. I was supposed to be writing my treatise and learning about Dwemer technology and culture. Instead, I've learned skills such as countering blows from heavy weapons, setting a night ambush against superior forces, and maintaining boot soles with stiffened leather and a file. I've also learned something about squad strategy, specifically that it is bad to be sketching birds when the plans are made. I stumbled blindly into an operation that nearly cost us everything. I felt like a fool, but it was not until we were out of danger that I realized how costly my inattention might have been. I have seen Kaleo angry with me before, but this time I could see the gravity of my mistake written in his eyes. It was concern and responsibility, not for me, but the entire squad. I've come to realize that this responsibility is what it means to be in command. Now we're on the march to the Rift. Our orders are to rendezvous with the Imperial contingent there and coordinate with them to liberate the Rift. Moving through enemy territory is frightening, To avoid detection, we move in small squads by various routes and then assemble in predetermined locations. It's a sound strategy, but if a squad stumbles into the main body of the Stormcloak force, it's all over for them. We've heard reports of squads that have gone missing, and we're always on edge. Kaleo has not spoken to me since the incident, but I've been getting to know Gobu. He and the Black Dog go way back, having fought together in Hammerfell. Gobu has a preference for polearms and uses them to great effect, often punching between our shields, pinning the enemy down. He's frightening to behold in battle, but when he's not impaling people, he is quite talkative and quick with a joke. I told Gobu about my mistake in Dawnstar and the resulting reprimand. He says that my dressing down was a command response and just part of the learning process. It was good to hear his perspective, but it was what he said next that I can't shake. He said, "It's when the engine responds that you need to worry." I asked him what he meant, and he pulled me away from the group. In hushed tones, he explained, "There is something that lives inside him. It keeps him alive at all costs, but it is a dark thing we all fear. Most men face war expecting to live, only to face disappointment and terror when death comes. The engine expects to die, but refuses to go without a fight. The engine is an angry creature whose mortal enemy is death itself. It has kept him alive through 30 years of battle, but it has cost him much. There comes a time when one must question if being alive really means anything to one who's lost everything. Still, the bastard refuses to die simply out of spite."
Need something?
All right. That is the encampment. Is everyone present? We go in together. Don't take anything for granted. I have no idea how long the fighting has been going on here. Come on.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
Something to report?
Reporting for duty, that's what.
You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public. I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters.
Right. I'll get the proof.
Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
Count on me. Count on the dog. All right, come on.
The woodlands here remind me of home. Ah, Cyrodiil. I do miss you.
Cyrodiil. I haven't seen that place forever. All right. How's it going, John? You seem pissed off. That's good. It's a good place to start from. All right, we are on our way to Riften. This is going to be another covert mess. So, we are going to go part of the way there. I will be dropping off crews in various places, and then I will go in alone. I don't want to hear anything about it. All right. Come on. Let's check out this first. Hold. This is awfully close to an Imperial camp. Hang on. Archer. Oh. Ah. Come on. Well done. All right, sweep the place for any stragglers. Let's see here. This. It is now the property of the dogs. Congratulations, everyone.
What are you doing that for?
Doing what exactly? How is it, do you suppose, they let these bandits get so close, huh? Oh, here we go. On archers.
That's all you've got? I'll end your misery! I'll see you in pieces.
Get that one quickly.
I'm afraid of you.
Something feels off about this. Apparently no one else feels that, only Kaleo does, huh? Well, it's good to see some patrols.
Huh?
Hey, Gobu. Are you smelling what I'm smelling? It smells like ambush.
Still
Is it
here.
not? Keep your eyes open. We are taking the road. Probably not the best command decision I've ever made, but...
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Is that right? Listen, I can't help but notice you're wearing a piecemeal Imperial uniform. Either that means you are a deserter, or you murdered a friend of mine. Either way, I don't like you.
Then I guess that's your last request, fool.
I'm right behind you.
What was it then? Using claws does not seem like the way of an Imperial soldier. I'm guessing... murder. Eh? Ah, big boy. All right. Here he comes. Ugh. That was quite a headbutt. He hit my shield at quite a clip there. Come, let's get our bearings.
Did you hear something?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
That's all you've already got. Snap it, Frank.
Oh, shit.
Careful with that.
Yes, hang on. Help me get the poor woman out of here. This is an Imperial.
Still here.
I hate to think what was happening in this camp. Right.
Hey, watch it!
I'm tired of your lip. What shall we write? I don't know. All right, it is done. Did you search the bodies? Let's turn over this shithole. Here we go. Rider's blade. Shit. Snilling, I would ask you to back off 2 or 3 steps from now on. You think you could manage that?
I'm right. I've got your back.
Friend, I need you to carry some gear. How about that? Alright. Carry this. Let's see.
Let's get
Good
going then.
enough. Perhaps bunk down here for a few hours if you can stand the stench. These are drug runners. Raylon, it is getting harder to have camp set up here. All we do is sit and wait for these damn Khajiits to come pick up their load. I suggest we move closer to Windhelm. Easier shipping, it is closer to home. If those cats don't want it, then maybe they should consider how they pay for their food and clothes in the first place, or break their spines. Both work for me. Renil. Scumbags. There is nothing of her personal effects. No family to tell, huh? Now we're going to block and one-handed, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm still here.
We have definitely outpaced those two skills with heavy armor. So we're going to change it up a little bit. Now this is an interesting quest, particularly for a guy like Kaleo, who's not usually your traditional covert operator type. So, really. Finish them.
That was exhilarating.
Exhilarating, huh?
Yeah?
I feel as if these men behind me don't pay attention to the details. All right, everyone. Shit.
Help! I'm getting out of here.
Come on, 3 to 3. If you desert, soldier, I will kill you myself. Shit.
Time for you humans to learn your place.
Take this!
Sorted.
Huh. Ah, don't get all sentimental on me now, Snilling. They are Threlmor, not Imperials. I know they are supposed to be allies, but that is a loose affiliation. And if one of them fires upon me, I fire back. Keep your eyes open now. Hang on. Alright, look around. See if you can find the occupant of this place. Now, this food is cold. Hey, Snealing.
Need something?
Yeah. Take those other 3 provincials who stay here. Occupy this site and wait for us. We may need you later. Understood? Shit. All right, we claim this camp by order of the dead dogs. All right, you 4 are going to stay here. We advance, I do the job in the city. We'll pick you up on the way back. Watch and record everyone who passes by here. And remember, you are in enemy territory. Don't forget that. I don't know. Tell you what, boy. It's not often that you get this deep into enemy territory by way of a road and meet no resistance. Must you really shut it down? Come on. All right. We're getting closer to the city. Come on. Here we go. There is a moving torch. At least 2 I see so far. Come on. Behind this building.
Come quietly or taste the Jarl's justice. By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Skyrim has no use for your kind.
This!
Problem solved.
All right, quickly.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Not asking you to wait, shithead.
Still here.
All right, let's see. Boots. Shield. I suppose I should take the bow. I need a helmet with a full face plate. That will do. Something else.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Thank
Actually,
you so
you are.
much for asking so politely.
Right. If they are guarding this place, it means it is
stopped. What is
Stormcloak
it?
sympathizers. Come on. We check it out.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here.
I'm
That's
warning
close
you.
enough.
Back off.
That is not going to happen.
Let's get going.
Wait
Go on
here.
ahead. I'll stand guard.
I'm right behind you.
I need your assistance for a moment. Alright, you are going to take this gear. Once again, my friend. I am trusting you with my stuff.
You go on ahead.
Greetings.
You are staying this time.
So long as you come back for me.
No guarantees.
All right then.
Alright. Alright. How do I look? Oh, that's nice. Alright. Alright, sit tight. Shit. Whoa. Don't Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm fine. 3 bears. Some will say that's a bad omen. Especially given the Stormcloak's imagery. All right. There we go. Alright, I gotta make this stick. Hopefully those 4 were part of the same patrol. Oh shit, perhaps she saw my tattoos. There we go.
Yeah. That the best you can do? Just die!
Yeah, this is not going well. Right, we make our way through. Balls to the wall. Hey, woman.
You need to leave.
That was bad.
Wait, I know you. For the sons of Skyrim.
Which sons is that? The dead sons?
Wait, I know you. Thank you.
We entered the mighty death loop.
Where's the...
You never know what this game is going to hand you in terms of bullshit until it actually happens. So, let's try this. Fucking A, I beat this guy before.
A pox on the Empire.
Fuck. Well, I play tested the shit out of this, and it worked every time I play tested it, except not now when it's live, so. So we gotta beat it out of here. am not entirely sure what I did different. However, all right, nobody shoot. Where's the boy? You didn't let him wander off, did you? Oh, he's sleeping. Look at that. Precious. Alright. Well, we need to figure out what the best course of action is here. The legate has given us orders. She's not likely to rescind them based on this botched job.
We heading out?
Give me my shit back. Alright, I'm going to give you this stuff. So let's do that. That. The fur boots.
Out.
Okay.
Be here then.
Alright, let's also get rid of this stuff. Alright, we need to think of an alternate plan. Alternate plan. One thought would be we try to erase this bounty that's causing a problem. So in playtesting, I was able to acquire a uniform here. I was able to basically kill all the witnesses, right? Get inside the city walls with no problem. I'm not sure what the difference is now. The only way to complete this mission is I have to get in there and I have to talk to Anuriel and I have to basically blackmail her, which is really difficult to do. So the plan was to do some disguise stuff. Let me see. What if perhaps I work this job from the inside? Hmm? It is risky, and I know you will hate it, Gobu, but I turn myself over, I get hauled in. Perhaps I pay a fine, or I do a little bit of time inside, and when I am released, I am on my own. That could work. If I'm going to do that, however, I need to hide some gear so I can blend in with the guard population.
We heading out?
Tell you what, you are going nowhere, but you are going to give me back that gear I gave you. So, we need guard armor, helmet, fur boots, and I'm going to need that shield as well. Alright. Now, what can I give him that is weighing me down here? Alright. I'll give you all this stuff back. These are all things I can't afford to lose. That stays with me. It will lighten the load. that goblet. I don't know what it is, but it seems important. We're also going to hang on to these things that I could sell later. This is going to be rough. Okay, we're doing this the hard way. Okay. So, we need to wear something out of here. So we're going to go this route. Actually, I could do this. This. Huh. Yeah, I could make that
Be
work.
here then.
All right. If I'm not back in 2 days, abandon this place. And if I were you, I would burn it down on the way. All right, this is what we're going to do. We are going to find a place outside the city. We are going to stash the Rift and Guard gear that we have. Then we're going to walk into the city, hands up, and we're going to turn ourselves in. Then we're going to try and attempt a daring escape from jail. Hopefully, on the way out, we'll be able to reacquire that armor and slip into the city unnoticed, posing as a guard. Ah, this is good as well. Extra. Can we get in there? Or not. Yes, there we go. Okay. Seems like as good a place as any with this empty sack here. Let's stash in this any supplies we think we absolutely need. So okay. We're going to put our precious broadsword in there as well. That is a quest item, so we can't get rid of it. That sword is kind of a backup. Okay. All right, this is getting quite interesting. Okay. That in there as well. Basically, we are going to be completely unarmed. Hopefully the guards will cut us a break here and just flat out arrest us. That's kind of what we're hoping for at this point. Oh, there's a potion there. All right, let's do this. Now we'll see what happens. This could get ugly, I don't know, but I'm going to go in with no weapons drawn and see if they just choose to arrest us. That's what we're hoping for. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. All right. Here we go.
By the order of the Jarl, I command you to talk.
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
There we go. I submit. Take me to jail. What do you say, huh? I am not giving up college money for you.
I guess you're smarter than you look.
All right. Okay, well. This is an interesting situation. Oh, hello there. Where did you come from, Mr. Rat? Over here. What is this? There is a draft here. Perhaps I don't need to pick this lock after all, huh? Alright, we will wait for this one to pass. And then we will see what we can do. Alright. Can I close it? Apparently not. Ugh, this is grim. Shit. Yes. Come on. What have we got here? All right. By the dead, I hope this leads to someplace useful. Shit. Have I got anything here? Fucking this thing, what is it? Shit. What does it do? Nothing useful. It looks scary though. How do I get out of here? Ah, look at that. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Trusty sword. Better boots. All right, we're going to put back the things we don't need. So we've got extra helms and stuff like that. All right, let's see if we can ease our way back into the city now. Let's douse the lamp. Then we're going to try to enter by a different path. Right. Says we are disguised as a member of the Riften Guard. However, I'm using Master of Disguise. Nothing's a guarantee. How well disguised we are depends on how many items we have on our person to pull this off. We could definitely improve this by getting our hands on some gauntlets, but I don't know that that's an option. See about getting in this way. Unguarded door. This is perfect.
Sheathe your weapons and come quietly.
Yeah, please don't be talking to me.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there.
What? What is it this time? Oh, come on. All right, I'll
Smart
pay you.
man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free
This
to
is
go.
just like
After you pay the fine, of course.
fucking ridiculous. I suppose because I escaped, right? I don't know. I guess we could call that whatever we want to.
Move along.
It's kind of this weird, endless looping game mechanic that I'm just not feeling like I want to deal with at the moment.
Don't get any bright ideas.
All right. Am I disguised or not? Oh, shit. They're on high alert. All right, Kaleo's got to regroup here. If the guard thing isn't going to work, I need something else then.
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend.
Yeah, I mean, this is totally not working at all. Like, I need to...
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
Yes, I'm not planning it. Yes, I'm planning trouble, actually, if I'm being honest.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for take a look?
What else can we do here? There's really no other disguise I can think of, any other faction I can think of, that would allow me to get inside there. I'm really having trouble stringing it together here, people.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
This place is crawling with guards, right? So let's think this through. I turned myself in. Of course, I should have thought of that, right? I escaped from jail.
Protect yourself right.
What I should have
Buy
done
armor from Grelm.
is I should have done my time in jail, or I should have paid the fine. Then I would have come out in my regular street clothes, gone down in the sewers, changed, eased back into the city, and had a shot at doing it.
Looking to stay alive.
So
Why take a chance?
that's where I made the mistake, right there. So at this point, really the best shot we have is probably to try to do this the sneaky way. And the only way that Kaleo is going to be able to pull off a sneak job is with potions.
Not sure you belong here, citizen.
So what I do know is I do have a couple of things going for me here. All right, we do have some potions of brief invisibility. We got 3 of them. All right. That could be like 1 to get in her room and 1 to get out and 1 for backup. But I still need to have a reasonable... There needs to be some reasonable reason for me to go inside. Let me also look here. Yeah, that's all the invisibility that I have. Let's go to the pawn shop. So what we really need is we need something that feels like a reasonable disguise that's going to get us in, right?
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
Come on in, take a look
Oh,
around.
Jesus Christ. They are really after us here.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
I need a new outfit. What have you got?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
All right. We got robes. Iron helmet. Okay. Red Guard light mail. None of those are really doing it for me. What else do you got, buddy? Some cure disease crap that's not helping. All right. Let's go try some other vendors.
All right, then.
Yeah, I thought about going to check for more invisibility potions down there. I might still, but I feel like 3 is enough. At this point, I just need to find a way in.
Why take a chance?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Greet. If anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate to make me take a look.
Right. Well, since I'm here... Let's sell 19 amethyst. Holy shit. Let's make a little money for the college fund.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
I'm glad I found you.
What is it, please? What's the matter?
Beautiful baubles and
It's
gleaming
He's getting
gemstones
so
over here.
angry about the corruption in Riften. He said he's going to walk right up to Maven and give her a piece of his mind.
Looking to
If
stay
I see
alive.
him, I'll make sure he doesn't do anything brash. Don't worry.
Hey,
You're a stranger here too, huh?
well, we talked before. I've located something for you. Perhaps you want it.
Astonishing. To think you actually were able to reach it, and yet return to tell the tale? Rarely in my travels have I encountered those who possess skills equal to your own. I see I still have much to learn. If you'd permit me, I'd be honored to accompany you in your travels for a time.
Accompany me in my travels. Interesting thought. Do you know anyone in Mistvale, perhaps? Could you provide some reason for me to go in there? Or perhaps tell me what you know
To call
about
it a
his
guild
knowledge.
is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
To see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
What do you have in mind?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branchet's pocket without him noticing.
Is that right?
I'm afraid it's likely never to be seen again.
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
I tell you what, if I do these things for you, you find me a way inside Mistvale Keep. Do we have a deal? I'm going to say that's a yes.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all. No pushing, no shoving.
The
Plenty of
kid
room.
is watching me.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the whisk.
Alright, come on. She's starting to get good at this.
And it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Oh, shit.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sword?
Alright, let's see if we've got anything that we can use here. We've got light feet. A lot of things that might help us with pickpocket. Stuff like that are things that have been sold.
Must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that...
So we're just going to try, see if we can pull this off. God, if we can't pull this off, it's just going to be so freaking pathetic. But I am bound and determined to play this through one way or another.
Well, I see that my
Help
time
out
is
an
up.
old man here
Come
with
back
some
tomorrow
coin,
if you wish
would
to
you?
buy.
Another
What a
uncounted
waste of
casualty
time.
of this war.
Damn.
Here you are, you
I
poor
knew
man.
I shouldn't have waited.
You gonna buy something? Or just you gonna stare all day or buy some armor? Just what you see here.
All right, we're going to buy us a change of clothes, obviously. So let's see what Grelka has. We're just going to get whatever crap she has. Oh, man. This is fantastic. Okay, we're going to get the hide armor. The shaman boots and gloves. Okay. We're going to sell her the fur boots. Okay. And because we're in first person, we're not naked.
Come back when you're ready to
Looks
spend
like I
more gold.
chose the right person for the
Yes.
job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised.
Right.
The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Until...
Okay. So we have no disguise on right now. We're just kind of looking...
Next we meet, lad.
Like a regular Joe.
Ah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it
Looking to
goes.
stay alive? Why
But
take
never
a
mind that.
chance?
You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon.
Buy armor from
Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gems
Haha.
over here.
Oh. Well, look at this. Very
Buy
snappy.
some armor and live to tell about it.
All right, Franche.
We
Turn out
are
your
going to
pocket.
take
We
a
know you
short
have-
break right here. I need to regroup a bit.
Jewelry with
We are
legendary Argonian
not
craftsmanship.
quite the man we were when we started this adventure. This episode
Looking to stay
even.
alive? Why
So,
take a chance?
let us all take a break and return in a few minutes. We'll see how this goes.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me up to the key.
Protect yourself
or I
right.
can drag
Buy
your
armor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there goes Branche off to jail.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
All right, so we need to make our way down below into the Ratway.
Over here.
That seems like below. Then we are going to do a bit of a recap here.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Okay. Everyone,
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
remember the 8th. That's what I say.
Is someone there?
All right.
Found you.
All right, so it is time for a little bit of story glue. Let's get this straight in our head, how this is going.
Guess it's all clear now.
Okay? So, the first thing we did is we tried to disguise ourselves as a guard and go in. The whole thing went pear-shaped pretty quickly and we had to flee. All right? So, we're not exactly sure how we were found out. There's no reason as far as I can tell that we should have been found out. So Kaleo at this point is going to be suspicious that maybe somebody spilled the beans or that he's been betrayed in some way. And that this whole thing was a setup. Right? I love the idea that he's suspicious that this entire affair could have been a setup. Okay? So the second time around, we opted for jail. He proved resourceful enough to escape, but on his return, he was apprehended once again. This time he paid the fine and they released him into the city, but they're obviously watching him because a lot of guards said so over and over again. So now he's really wondering, what's everyone playing at here? So as I'm thinking through this in my head, I'm thinking, given that this is Stormcloak-controlled territory and he's obviously an Imperial, and he's part of the Imperial army, it would stand to reason that if the Jarl captured him, she certainly wouldn't let him go, and she'd probably have him executed or shipped off to Windhelm right away. However, there is a distinction with Kaleo, and that distinction is that he is persona non grata when it comes to the Imperial army. In other words, he's unpledged. He's technically affiliated with the Imperial army, but he's practically a slave. And to this point, he's gone all over the place in Skyrim making a name for himself, and people now recognize him as the Black Dog. And there are legends spreading about the things that he's doing and the things that he did at the Battle of Whiterun and some other things that he's been doing. So, is there a player in town that you can think of that is in some ways affiliated with the Imperial army who has enough pull in Riften that they could impact the Jarl's influence and basically say, I want this guy spared because I've got some plans for him, or I could see some usefulness for him? Who would that be? Obviously, we all know who that person is. All right? So I think that gives us a somewhat interesting potential Maven Blackbriar connection here. What all this really does at this point is it kind of explains how he's in this predicament. How is it that he was arrested, escaped, arrested a second time, and still released and not immediately executed or shipped off to Windhelm to be executed by, you know, Ulfric Stormcloak? Possibly because Maven Blackbriar has pull. She got him released. Something like that. But we certainly don't know what that is yet. Now, the immediate plan here is Kaleo's stuck in this city right now. Everybody's watching him. He's still got a mission to carry out, and he's got no friends. So he's got to try to make some allies, get some connections, find some resources, stuff like that.
They knew we were doing.
Why are you always
So that brings
acting
us
like such a big baby?
to this situation.
I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house
Hey,
as
you!
big as the
Stop right
Blackfriars
there.
by now.
Empty your pockets or end up as skeever food.
I've killed dozens like you.
No need to get hasty. I was just testing you. You can go on ahead. Let him go, Hunan. All clear.
Good choice. Alright. What the fuck is going on down here? So that's the direction we're going with this, guys. We're building the story as we go. And I don't know how far we're going to go down this Thieves Guild quest line. What we're doing is trying to get far enough down this that we feel like we've got a reasonable number of resources required for us to pull off the job we need to, which is to blackmail Anuriel. And I think it also makes a lot of sense. Like, if you're going to blackmail somebody, it seems like the Thieves Guild might be a good outfit to connect with, right? Isn't that like their bread and butter? I don't know. So we'll see. All right. So let's follow this through. Let's see where the role play leads us. Let's see where the game takes us here. These boots. I can actually use these. Nice. So, the other thing that's cool about this, it sort of puts us in this fun position where it's like we're starting over as a first level character, acquiring junk, you know? Starting fresh, seeing what we come up with. So we are literally scrounging at this point. Ouch. Are we doing this? I don't think so. Currently are not wearing a ring, so we can wear that. This gets better and better. Now we're at quite a disadvantage, obviously, because Kaleo is... he is your classic heavy warrior, right? And we're going to be sporting probably light armor and no shield for a while here. So this is actually kind of fun, right? Let's get our character out of his element. And I'm kind of digging the way that this is coming together. So let's do it. What's this?
What was that?
Look at that. There's a scimitar. Nice. Okay. All right. All right. What's this? Salt. Bread and starving. I think we should take this level very soon here. Well, that was a giant circle. All right, let's go ahead and take our level. I already know what I'm going to do here. We're going health. Talked about it before. We're kind of alternating health and stamina right now. But this one, we're going to go back into block. And this time, we are going to go up here to Apocalypse Proof. This will give us some help against mages. I like how raw this is, right? It's just, it's actually pretty awesome. Piecing it together, getting scrappy. This is one of the things I love about Skyrim, is this kind of stuff. This must be the place, huh?
Different. We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then?
Who are we talking about?
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Well, I'm not sure why I bothered. This place is a dump.
If you were expecting a palace, then maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Our methods involve secrecy and discretion. Now, if you're done belly aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
All right, I can do that.
Kirava, Bercy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
All right, how do you want me to handle this?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
All right. Consider it done, but you and I have a deal.
Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
All right, I know Bercy. Who is Helga?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
All right, and Kirava, who's that?
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
All right.
I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Right.
Have anything for us yet?
What is this place all about, anyway? Throw slave, bring wolves, Sewer ways of the hold. Ah. Whiterun. Holy shit. This is valuable intelligence. It would be bad if the Stormcloaks got their hands on this. I'm taking it.
You could have just asked.
Have anything for us?
Sue me.
I'm busy. Don't you have something to do?
Got
Yes,
a lot of
I have
nerve
something
coming
to
down.
do.
People tend to get hurt in the rat way.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Before this is over, I will beat you into paste.
Last person who made trouble for Veckel ended up with a smashed head.
Is that right? I think they're going to find Kaleo a somewhat uncooperative guild member. There must be another way to get in to Mistdale. Let's go do this. Okay, this is interesting. Shit.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary
let's go this way.
Argonian craftsmanship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not just making lemonade. We are making a nice lemon meringue, huh? Yes.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Yes, you don't look busy. You just look old.
This place is... Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly.
Don't worry, the old man did. He was very nice.
Take a look.
Alright. Let's see, what have we got? Anything we can use here? The blacksmith's draught. I have a feeling I'm going to need to dip into this college money in order to save my skin here. Extended invisibility, that is so expensive. I can't possibly do that. But perhaps I can learn how to do it myself, somehow. This draught, however, seems interesting. And the paralysis poison. That also is interesting. Invisibility potion recipe. Now this is an investment I can afford. Perfect.
Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
I won't. You have no idea how helpful this trip has been, huh? Nice. I can't believe she had an invisibility recipe. That's perfect. The other thing that would have been nice is a paralysis recipe, but beggars cannot be choosers, and we are very much beggar at this point. So let's take a look. Invisibility potion recipe. What does Kaleo learn? He learns about Lunamoth wings and Charis eggs. Okay. That is good to know.
Alright, let's go about our business. We got work to do. Here we go. This must be the flop house.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man.
Are you kidding me? Do I not look like a working man?
What did you want?
Seriously. Just my smell alone. I smell like the south end of a northbound horse. Listen, I have a message from Brynjolf.
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone.
Right. Let's see. It isn't about the money anymore.
Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month.
We've run out of patience, Helga.
And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
All right, that's fine. Do what you like. Oh, hey, look at this. Huh. Tell you what, I'm going to take this statue and throw it down the well, huh?
It's the only thing of value I have left.
All right. I'm going to drop it down the well.
Not Lady DeBella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Right.
Not now.
All right. Who is next on my list? Ah, the innkeeper.
Best not cause any trouble on my watch.
Are you kidding? You should lay off the skooma. Look at you. You're a disgrace.
Imperial. What do you want?
Listen. You might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold.
I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
That is sensible. Then help me convince her to pay,
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Listen, buddy. If I wanted to harm someone, it would be done already. I'm talking to you because I don't.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
Cheap
mead?
Here for a room or something to drink? You want something or not?
Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
You have moxie, woman. Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind, eh?
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Pay up and we'll forget about it, huh? What do you say?
Very well. Here, take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
All right. See? The money and the reasonableness flows like water.
We got the message. Now just take your business elsewhere.
I will, don't worry.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you as well. Hey.
Oh no, you're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you?
That's right. My reputation precedes me, I see. Listen, I will give you the same message I've been giving everyone else.
Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it.
Imagine that. Well done, sir.
I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now. After all, I'm all paid up.
Sure, you are paid up. Let's make a deal. What do you say, huh?
Take a look.
All right. I have got some gems. I'm trying to liquidate, if you will. Perhaps some garnets, huh? I have quite a few of them, huh? How about I sell you all of those? And perhaps I sell you this last remaining amethyst. Let me get rid of these. Oh, look at that. We are off by only 1 septim between us in this negotiation. I tell you what. I will be a sporting gentleman. All right? There you go. I am willing to take a loss for the sake of our business relationship, eh?
I hope Brynjolf chokes on his gold.
Yeah, me too. You know, I am starting to wonder. I just made 300 septums in about 5 minutes. If I am truly going to take care of my daughter, I am starting to wonder if I have chosen the wrong way to do it.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Yes.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
All right.
Protect yourself right.
Yes, Sarah?
I feel conflicted about this. Ever does it rain on me?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
There are rats everywhere. Get out of the way, pencil neck. These guys. Shit! Well, look who it is. What are you doing here? I thought I was rid of you. I can't say that I understand how you could have thought that possibly the case. What are you doing back here? I'm simply doing what needs to be done. You, sir, have taken a new course. Quite intriguing. I couldn't possibly miss it. Actually, it was your thoughts of thievery that woke me up. I'm something of an authority on that. If you're really looking to make money for Celestina, you should consider politics. Don't say her name ever again. Sorry. So smart. Ah, isn't this charming? These must be your new friends. I like it. It's a whole new version of you. Why won't you leave me alone? Do not come in here. Why not? Don't you like me? Hush. Go away. Now. All right. I'll leave you to your dirty business. Is he gone? He's gone. Big gods.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks.
Shut up.
There's no handouts here.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owe you.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return.
I would say
Here
so.
you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Poison, health, pickpocket. Right, what is next in this deal?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
Is there more gold where that came from? If so, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I'm hearing some rumors.
What's on your mind?
Sounds like this organization is not doing well.
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough. But we better be making money. That is the only reason I am in this.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
After you talk to Brynjolf and Mercer, come back and see me.
Right. Everyone wants a piece of Kaleo now. Are we going in? Is there a secret knock or something? This is so much fun. I'm coming. What is this
Mercer,
down here?
This is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste
New
of
recruit.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing
The
perfectly
legate is
clear.
laid low.
If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
What is
Claim this
Golden Glow?
recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
Oh, he will. Kaleo disappoints everyone. So, how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Ah, armor. I could use some armor. Alright. Tell me about this Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
Alright, what is the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Alright, what's so important about these clients?
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble.
Alright, what should I do about this Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Alright. What do we know about this Golden Glow? I need more information.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries. Not Riften guards. That's interesting.
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Alright. Good enough.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Neither does Kaleo Ferrata.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
I absolutely love that he calls you lad. That's delicious. What, are you maybe twice his age? Shut up. Are we getting a tour? I have to say, you went from working in the palace in Cyrodiil to living underground in Skyrim. Things are really looking up for you, Kaleo. I'm so impressed. shit would have been helpful. You've actually become quite adept in picking locks. Perhaps you missed your calling. This is what I need right here. This place is a gold mine. And I can simply use all of this. Mercenaries.
Come here a second.
Are you talking to me?
What's on your mind?
You called me over here. What do you want?
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Yes, well, of course. I am here to impress you.
If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
Right. I have some thoughts on this golden glow thing. First, we talk to this Vex person.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
Right. Somehow I don't think infiltration will be my speciality, huh? Look, back off.
Now you I like. I've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
I'm all for that. What sort of business?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Right, any ideas why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
Alright, so what can we do about it?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Listen, I care about making coin, but right now I heard you ran into some trouble in Golden Glow, eh?
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
8 of them? 8 inside? 8 outside? What are you talking about? You must have more detail than this.
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
I see. Good to know. Listen, I have a bit of a different plan in mind.
You think you're finished? I've got plenty more where that came from.
I am finished with you.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
I haven't even begun to make trouble yet. how many hoops I'm going to have to jump through to get access to the full resources of the guild. But it's getting done one way or another. Alright, don't shoot, you dirty bastards. Alright. Well, things went a bit, pear-shaped, let's say. But, how do you feel about a full frontal assault on a bee farm? Anyone in? Hey,
We heading
brother.
out?
Yes, brother. Do you have my armor? Yes, there we go. Now we're talking. You, my friend, follow me.
Let's get going.
Now, here's the thing.
We going?
We are going.
Lead the way.
In order for me to get this job done, we have to jump
How
through
can I help you?
some hoops.
Let's get moving.
We are going to do some favors.
Right behind you.
For some powerful people who should be able to get us where we need to go. You understand what I am saying to you? That feels good. So I anticipate that things are going to get ugly. Alright, here is what I know. It is a bee farm. It is on an island. It is owned by a rich man, and there is a large lodge there. It is guarded inside and out by mercenaries who may be of middling experience, but we don't know for sure. I am not going to bring in Snill and company on this because they are regulars. They will report this. However, you bastards are dogs. Dead ones at that. So I expect, and I know, I will get from you absolute loyalty, and you will keep your mouths shut. We're doing what needs to be done to get this job completed. I know you understand that, Gobu. But, Gelia, I don't know you very well. Are you on board? Or what? Or are you leaving?
We've stopped. What is it?
I need a commitment from you.
Lead on, then.
All right, good enough. Let's go.
Let's get going.
All right, it is an island. There is one approach. For those of us in heavy armor, which includes everyone. And it is going to be straight across the bridge and right into their teeth. So let's go size this up. Alright, CouchWarrior, pull up a chair for this one. It's going to get wild. Okay, I've done it. Alright, are we ready? Everyone stay close. Shield up, my friend. There is certain to be many arrows flying here. Let's advance. Observe in advance. Alright, guard tower. Some on the hill. Are we ready? Tell you what. Hey, go boo.
I've got your back.
Give me my crossbow. You have it? Please tell me you have my fucking crossbow, eh? Ah, there we go. Alright. Crossbow. What else do you have that belongs to me, huh? That. I don't really need that. Alright. So we are going to give crossbow the bow to him. Guardian's longsword to him. Arrows to him. Dagger. All of that business. No! I want that back. Crossbow comes back to me. There we go.
You lead, I'll follow.
Let's adjust the weaponry and crossbow.
I've got your back.
Alright. Now. I'm going to start firing volleys. And my guess is they're going to come at us hard. And we're going to try to choke them out on this bridge as much as possible. Opening salvo, bitches.
I'll see you in pieces.
Hey, send out Arangoth. We'll get this done quick, huh?
Right, you don't have... Come on in.
There's no escape.
Come on, keep at them, Gallia.
Stance? And stance.
You can't beat me. I'll make you pay.
Alright, keep that cover going. Alright, that's locked. I'm going around. Here we go.
Radical suggestion.
Keep that cover going. I'm telling you.
Have you considered not trying to
Oh, shit. I think we locked up CouchWarrior. Ah, we did. We locked up right there at the Aya. It must have been the Aya that locked us. That is too bad. Alright. Desk Mangler. Let's shut it down, restart. But it resumes from where we left the cabin. So, we will do that. Unfortunate. But we will try again, ladies and gentlemen. And perhaps what I will do is I will spare you all your eyes and we will attack in daylight. How about that? we have an auto start here. Let's do that. So we'll take this start, and then we are going to advance time. We will wait for a bit.
We've stopped. What is it?
I'm right behind you.
And we have stopped because we're going to wait for about 6 hours. Let's do that. Alright, go Boo. Let's sort out this crossbow shit right now. Okay, so I want these, and I want that. And we are going to give away this and this. Let's do that. Keeping the gloves of the pugilist.
Lead on.
All right, let's try it again, eh? Hi, let's go. All right. I'm going to try to get an opening shot on the guard in the tower, and then the rest of you follow along. I will hit the heel. Hello, friend.
We've stopped.
Oh.
What is it?
All right. We have knocked at the door. Keep the arrows going.
You want to dance? Let's dance.
Stand still.
All right. Shit is clear. Who's got the damn key? Come on. Here they come. Come on. Choke them out. Good boy.
Show me.
There you go.
Easily won.
All right, we are in. Come on. This way. When was the last time you trained?
Victory is yours, I submit!
Problem solved.
Come on, we're going to send a message. We're going to burn these things first, so he knows we're coming for him.
There's no escape.
All right, cover my vacuum. Okay, so put our torch.
Right, come on then.
Three. All right, everyone. Is the door clear? Get them, Galia. Good job. Come on. This is it.
Just a scratch.
You think I'm afraid of you? Just wondering, have you considered not trying to murder me?
I don't think they have considered that, boy.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I can't resist. This is going to be fun, don't you think? Come on, everyone. Keep it tight.
Now you're mine.
No!
Like a flash of a flame!
Mercenaries. Excellent job. It must be killing you that you can't simply kick it in. I have to admit, that does bother me. That's it. Oh, not enough gold for you? Get out of my way. Hit! Shit. I forget about your annoying person. I'm sorry. Well, I wouldn't want to hold up the fun. I just wanted to speak to you for a moment. Here, I'll get out of your way. Everything is locked. It's a pain.
Someone there? Never should have come here. Anybody there? That's it.
This'll all be over.
Time to end. Don't have a chance.
We're coming. Eringoth, are you here? Where are you? Come out! Are you hiding in the closet? Close, but not quite. Shit. Come on. I am getting impatient. Oh, by all means, make sure you get them all. Wouldn't want to miss a single septum. You know, it occurs to me, I think the old engine has returned. You seem quite menacing at the moment. What do you know of the engine? You know nothing of it. Oh, I think I know more than you realize. The old bloodthirsty friend coming out to play at last.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice.
Right.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice.
I just want the key to this safe.
I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat.
Well, what makes you think I won't?
I don't believe you. That's not your way.
What do you know of my way? Forget it. I'll take it off your corpse.
Give it your best shot. You're dead!
Take this!
See, now that is the engine at work. Bloodthirsty. You have a gift for it. I don't know why you continue to deny it.
We've stopped. What is it?
Everyone look around. Take anything you can find that is of value. There is not much here. This must be worth something.
We've stopped. What is it?
All of this small shit. All right. Ah, yes. There we go. Gather the coins, kill the innocent, drink the booze. Get it done, sir. You are on the road to recovery. I am ignoring you. You say you are. But I can tell that I'm getting through to you at last. Now, I have to say, it took me a while to figure out what was going on with this engine of yours. Everyone kept talking about it, as if it were this mysterious thing. I have to admit, on first inspection, I really didn't understand it at all.
Still here.
And then I started thinking to myself, well, if this is indeed an aspect of Kaleo's precious personality, then I must treat it as such, as if it were an independent person worthy of analysis. I can tell you, I discovered some interesting things, my friend. Very interesting. Possibly things that you yourself don't even know about. You act as if you know me. You truly do not know anything. I wish you would shut up. Well, of course you do. There are two kinds of people in the world when it comes to dealing with truth. Those of us who live in the world of truth, brutally honest truth, and those who can't handle it. Those for whom the truth is too dark to bear.
We've stopped. What is it?
I know who I am, and I know that you do not. That is where you're wrong. Don't look at me like that.
I'm going to find whoever did this, and when I do...
You have found them, huh?
What was that? Take back!
All right. Let's find that safe. It better be lousy with gold.
Time to die. You win, I admit.
I will destroy you.
Yeah.
Kill him. Don't let him escape.
What was that?
Come on, show me what you've got.
See you in pieces.
Ow!
Well done, Gallia. Here, come on. $30 gold pieces. What is this crap? We are retrieving paperwork. Come on. It's not exactly the hole I was looking for. There's a lot of slaughter, though. How about in here? None of these keys work. Look at this shit. Look at all of this. We could feed our squad for a month on this. What a waste.
I'm right behind you.
All right. I am going to have to go back now. It's probably not a good idea for you guys to continue
I've
to
got your back.
occupy that cabin.
We've stopped. What is it?
I'm going to ask that you wait here.
You go on ahead.
Let's get going. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
You are staying here with them.
Everything all right?
Yes, it's fine.
Sir, yes, sir.
Thank you for asking.
All right, then.
Stay put. I will go back about my business. And when I have completed it, I will come back across by boat.
We heading out?
I'm going to need my gear. The shit gear. Let's see. Oh, I left that back at the house. That's fine. But I have to leave this stuff with you. Okay.
Let's be here then.
All right.
Shall we move on?
No, my friends, you are staying here. All right, so we gotten the job done. And we are down
Lucian
gear
Flavius,
again.
Reporting for duty.
Let's take a little swim. So Kaleo's definitely got his own style. Now, the interesting thing about this is it's probably going to work out great for him and great for the Thieves Guild as well. The Thieves Guild is going to get what it needs. It's going to regain control of Golden Glow. They've acquired the deed. And for all intents and purposes, what people are going to hear around the province is that Golden Glow Island and the mercenaries on it were attacked by an Imperial force of some sort. If they hear anything at all, right? So that's basically what it amounts to, you know?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles
Kind of
with
interesting.
steel, eh?
And I'm really, really, really liking the way that this event is going to sort of pull together really the hardcore contingent of the dead dogs. There's the dogs, and then there's the dead dogs, and the dead dogs are the main four.
Protect yourself right.
And
legendary Argonian
Snill and company are
Somebody help!
Victory is yours! I submit! Get him! Kill him!
Someone do something.
A fight.
What they said.
What's these bills for 300 septims?
Now you're...
I think they are chasing down thieves. This is probably a good time for Kaleo to get out of here. Good afternoon, gentlemen. What an interesting development, ladies and gentlemen. This evening's story did not go the direction that I thought it would. But I have to say, I'm really liking the direction that this has gone. It's adding a dimension to the story that I think is fascinating. All right. The fucking job is done.
Can I offer you something friendly?
Sometimes it's just easier to march in and kick everyone's
Why don't you just
asses.
formally join up? Quit sitting there wheeling and dealing when you could be out there making a heck of a lot more coin. We could use someone with your skills.
We need to speak.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
All the stuff is in the safe.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Really brothers ever made.
Sure, it tastes
Are you actually
Only
attached
one
to
problem.
Dirge?
You said it can make the darkness as clear as day
He
when
can
you
attempt to
drink
knock me over the
Guess
head
what?
if he likes.
It doesn't.
But I don't go down easy.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say.
Sorry.
Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Sure.
So, what do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you...
Tell you what.
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Absolutely.
Let's see if you can put your money where your mouth is. I have some things to offload. Oh shit. I've tapped you out, have I not? What do you have? Anything good? What is this crap? Too expensive.
Oh, really? Well,
All right then.
how can we make that happen?
When you're in your grave, then I'm standing over it. Now get out of my way.
Why can't you just settle down and run the flagon with me?
I don't want to settle. I like things the way they are.
Come on, Tom. Marry me. Let me take care of you.
I can take care of myself.
So, the ending of my tale I began earlier.
Is your tale of single-handedly fighting off a pack of trolls, or my
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit.
same night?
Good job, lad.
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your problem.
Yes. Here's what was in the safe.
Let me take a look at what you found. Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
I don't fucking know. How would I know that?
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Shit. I thought I did the job like you asked me to.
No. Nothing like that. You're calling on her for business.
What does Maven want from me?
That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
Speaking of which...
Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
So,
You keep calling me lad, I will push your face in.
What of it? So, is it true bandits get, you know, real friendly with the wildlife?
Hey, let's talk a second.
I don't think so. I am not here to socialize. I am here to make money and get inside Nistvale.
So, you're Brynjolf's new
Cornelia,
protege, eh?
Can I offer you some
Don't look like
friendly
much to
advice?
You can offer, but I may not buy.
Why don't you just formally join up? Quit sitting here wheeling and dealing when you could be out there making a heck of a lot more coin. We could use someone with your skills.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment, Delvin. I may just take you up on that one day.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Lying to my face isn't gonna win you any favors with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
I need to know. What's going on between you and
I
Bryn?
suppose I could use some fucking advice.
After all we've been through together?
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit dark for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
What kind of curse is this you're talking about?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Why can't you just
All right.
settle down? Run the flagon with
Tell you what, is this worth anything?
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it. Find me if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble. Hey, Ton, you shouldn't cheat on Vekel. He's a good guy.
What are you talking about?
Come on, everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
Well, everyone's wrong. Now why don't you just shut up about it?
Do you have
I don't care if
anything
you're best
more?
buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
I have work if you've got the backbone.
Well, if some moon sugar should fall
How'd you
into
do
it-
that?
Maybe. That stuff's getting tough to bring across the border.
Come on.
We all go to the patrols.
Bring it, bitch.
Well, if you I'll be willing to buy.
I hear you're the tough guy down here. You're fucking slow, that's what you were. Come on. Come on.
My money's on the big one.
Well.
Piece
It
of
isn't
shit.
Brynjolf's little protege. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, because frankly, I don't think you deserve another shot. You've broken the rules, and now you need to pay. And it's gonna cost you quite a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Are you crazy?
Is that right?
What were you thinking? You can't just go around doing things the way you please. Now we have to kick you out until things cool down. Can't
Sorry,
give you any
I'm not
jobs or
buying any
payout.
Until you
Goods.
straighten this out with Vex.
Go talk to Vex. She'll tell you the whys and hows if you want to get back in.
Well, if it isn't...
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Oh no. My God, this can't be happening.
There you go.
Don't make me laugh.
Good hit. Come on. Ah, you're going to run out of steam, huh?
Sorry, we got nothing to talk about. Vex will straighten you out.
Well, if it isn't Brynjolf's little protege. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, because frankly, I don't think you deserve
Keep
it.
talking and talking
You've broken
and
the
talking.
rules, and now you need to pay.
That is enough talking. I'm going to go spend all my money. Get out of my way.
What are you looking at? Is someone there?
My money's on the big one. Hey! Yeah.
Nothing to say, pencil neck.
I
cannot trust you.
Someone do something.
I'm staying out of this.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Well, it seems the engine has finally come to town. How positively nice to meet you, at last. I didn't think you'd ever come out to play. Now I think it's official.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? I'm busy. Is this important?
Maybe it's your breath? How should I know?
They always try to take advantage of me. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
I'll tell you one thing. If you don't make... Hey, Talon! Get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? Keep your scales on.
I'd like to give a big shout out to the generous supporters of CouchWarrior. Unpledged produces no YouTube royalties for CouchWarrior TV, so the channel is 100% reliant on your donations. To get involved, check out the Patreon campaign and the rewards it offers at patreon.charactercrusade.com. There are going to be some updates coming. Some things have changed that are outside my control, so unfortunately I have to make some changes to the Patreon rewards. In particular, the $9 level will be changing, so I'll have more updates on that coming up here in the near future. You should also stay tuned to CouchWarrior TV for some updates on Patreon-only live streams that will be coming up later in the month. Otherwise, you can catch me every Wednesday night here at 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you don't miss a single episode of Unpledged. You can subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring that bell for alerts. And to find additional information, you can do that by following me on Twitter at CharacterWonk and by joining our amazing community of storytellers on Discord at discord.charactercrusade.com. You can also check out the website, couchwarrior.tv. I haven't made updates there in a while, but I hope to get back on the horse here shortly. I want to thank you all for joining me on this adventure. It was a little wild tonight, but I'm super, super happy with the outcome. I think some really interesting things are happening in the story, and I love the way that this is evolving. Go Skyrim. Thank you all for joining me on the adventure tonight and for supporting my continuing mission to bring story to the world, and I will see you next week.